earning as little as $17,000 a year. He tried to pass transportation reform, he failed. Whereas Mike Pence had tremendous, I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous. So a $4 billion tax increase is first one. Do we want this as a president? Now, you know, look, hopefully we don't have to worry about it. I will say this. Virginia has lost 1 in 3 manufacturing jobs since Bill Clinton, these are my statisticians in red, signed the agreement to put China into the World Trade Organization. Don't forget, he did that. But Bill Clinton signed something that was the worst trade bill ever in the history of this country. In the history of this country. Never. That was Bill Clinton. People don't realize it. I'll tell you a little joke. See how hot it is, everyone? Everyone's sweating and soaking wet, right? Here's the difference. I wouldn't pay the hotel. I'd say, we get in a hotel, we're in a ballroom, and you know what? Now, these are grown companies. We're in a ballroom. And if we're in a ballroom, it's not supposed to be so hot that everybody in the audience is using as a fan. So what they do is they turn the air conditioning down because they save money. So then, I would not pay them. And you know what I do? I pay my bills so fast with somebody good. With somebody average, I pay them okay. With somebody great, a lot of times I give bonuses. But here we are in a ballroom, and I'm like, I feel like I'm in a sauna. Okay. Right? Right? So I don't know what hotel this is, but you ought to try turning on the air conditioning or we're not going to get you paid. These people. Am I right? It's hot. But just so you know, I'm really good at this business. You make a lot more money if you own a hotel and you let people suffer and don't turn on air conditioning. You make a lot more money. You would be surprised at how much it costs. But this is ridiculous. And so then there'll be an article. Donald Trump refuses to pay the bill. Of course. And you know what? The smart people say Trump is smart. The other people would say, oh, isn't that terrible, okay? I think the ballroom and the people that own this hotel should be ashamed of themselves. All right, so look. So Virginia lost 1 in 3 manufacturing jobs since the Bill Clinton bill. Hillary supported China's entry into WTO. Roanoke, which is a beautiful place, by the way, has lost 1, and I've been here many times, has lost 1 in 3 manufacturing jobs, okay, since the Clinton disasters. Last year, the U.S. trade deficit with TPP countries, I mean, I could go into this, I could read this stuff because it gets a little boring after a while, but it's all the same. We have Hillary Clinton wanted to approve TPP, that's trade-specific partnership. And then I announced that I'm against it. And then she heard me making a speech. This is what I've heard, a friend of mine told me. And I basically said the various reasons, including monetary manipulation, currency manipulation, etc. Why it's no good. Why it will be another NAFTA, but maybe even worse. It can't be worse, but it'll be as bad. Okay, different countries, but it'll be as bad. And she heard me. And she said, well, they'll kill me in the debate. So what happened is she all of a sudden came out against TPP. But as sure as you're sitting there, she's going to approve TPP. If she won, she will approve it. She'll make a change. She'll make a comma. She'll say, move that comma. Oh, now I can do it. Okay, folks. 6,000 pages of material that most people haven't read. It is a disaster. Trans-Pacific Partnership is a disaster. You can't let it happen. We will never let it happen. I will never, ever let it happen. And I don't want to make deals with many countries. I want to do one-on-one deals, one-on-one. You got to see this deal. It's like a fancy jigsaw puzzle. Lines going here, here, there. So if one of the country misbehaves, you can't do anything because you're sort of locked up into this very complex agreement. And believe me, it's just like Obamacare. Thousands of pages, and nobody in Congress read it. And now it's a disaster. And we will repeal it and replace it with something fabulous, okay? All right? But we're going to have something that's going to be very special. And I have to tell you, I appreciate you all being here. And I really wish, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate the folks in the room next door, which is almost as big as this, and it's packed also. And even more than you folks, I appreciate the people standing outside at 104. They're dying. They're dying. Although, I venture to say that they're more comfortable than I am right now. It's probably, I think it's actually cooler outside than it is in this damn ballroom. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. But you know what, I'll tell you, you know what I love? Look at this room, it's packed. You know what I love? And the other room's packed. What I love? Nobody left, not one person. I always watch the doors. If I see doors starting to open, people pouring out, I usually stop. But that never happens with me, never, ever. But I stop, nobody leaves. Because you know what, we're in this together. We're in this together. This is a movement. So Time Magazine just did another cover, I talk about it. You saw the one from the back of my head, right? Pretty full back there, you know. Could be better. Could be better, but not bad. But a picture from the back of my head. The guy was standing right over me with a camera like this. I studied that picture very closely. I didn't read the story, but I did study the picture. No, I think that's number 5 or 6 that we've had. So I think I've had 2 in my lifetime, and 5 or 6 in the last few months where, you know, we had this incredible thing going on. And they call it a movement. And Bill O'Reilly calls it a movement. He's never seen anything like it. He said in his professional career, in his whole lifetime, he actually said, this is the single greatest political phenomenon that he's ever witnessed. And Britt Hume said, and a lot of people have said. And I really mean this. It's not about me, it's about you. I'm a messenger. There's a group of people in this country that's massive. You know, they used to call it a silent majority. I don't use the term, it's a noisy majority because we've had it. We've had it with the Iran deal. We've had it with our depleted military. We've had it with no borders. We've had it with education where we're ranked right near the bottom. We're doing horribly. We've had it where they want to essentially abolish your Second Amendment. You have no protection for yourself. We've had it. And by the way, the NRA endorsed me, and they're great people, 100%. And the evangelicals, how many evangelicals do we have in here? You better get out and vote, because you didn't vote for Romney, and you better get out and vote for me. You know, we have the Johnson Amendment, where Lyndon Johnson, who is very powerful, put in an amendment where basically our pastors, our ministers, and all religions, they don't have the right to speak up. And I had a meeting. I was telling Franklin Graham, who's a great guy. I was telling Jerry Falwell Jr., who's a great guy. Great guy. I mean, so many. We had a meeting where we had 50 to 60 pastors, ministers, and they were saying, we love you, and they were praying, and it was like this incredible scene. And I said, okay, well, folks, we're going to go through what we can't do that. Because we'll lose our tax exempt status. I said, why? Now, nobody brought this up to me. They were living with it. Nobody was going to go fight. I said, why do you lose your tax exempt status? Well, we're not allowed to speak. And I said, wait. And I looked into it. I said, whoa. And that was passed by the ultimate politician, Lyndon Johnson. It's not like we're dealing with the Pope. This was Lyndon Johnson. Smart, tough guy. But we're smarter and tougher. But look, that was passed by a politician because he had problems with some of the churches in Texas where they were going after him for good reason. And I said, wait a minute, folks. And we put in our platform, we're going to work like hell to get rid of the Johnson Amendment because your representatives, ministers, pastors, rabbis, they have totally lost their voice. And don't kid yourself, that's what's happening to religion in this country, because you see the same numbers that I see. So I think this, if you're evangelical, if you're Christian, if you're Jewish, if you have religion, you better go out and vote for Trump, because this is going to be the last chance you ever get to get this thing done. Okay? Better. So, thank you. Thank you. And I said in my, I will say this. I will say this. I said in my speech the other night, and I thank evangelicals because I want this community. They said, Trump can't win South Carolina. I said, why? Because I'd have to use the tremendous money. I won with the evangelicals. I won more over with the evangelicals. Because they get it, they're smart, they understand. They know I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but they know I love them. And they know I'm going to fight for them. Better than somebody that is perfect, okay? I'm going to fight for them. And I'm going to fight for other religions. I'm going to fight for people to be able to speak. And actually, when they said this to me, I was in an office building very high up, and I'm looking down. And I said to these powerful pastors, and these powerful men and women, just powerful people with tremendous strength and energy and conviction. And they're so in the room, and they're beautiful, the voices. And I said, that means that you're less powerful than those people walking down the street and pointing to the street. Because they have a right to talk. You don't have the right to talk. And that's our religion. That's our religion. In my case, I'm Presbyterian, I'm Protestant. But that's our religion. And my minister, who I like a lot, doesn't have the right to speak. We're going to give that chance. You know, one chance, we're going to have it. So you better go back to your churches, and you better get everybody to vote. Because 4 years ago, they didn't get up, and they didn't vote for Romney. And to this day, a lot of people don't understand. There's some people who want to. But you better get up, and you better vote. Because if you think about it, if you take Christian, Jews, take some of the Catholic, take the religions, it's bigger than men, and it's bigger than women. Right? It's bigger than men. You know, men are 50%, women are 50%. The religion's like what, 80%, right? If you get up and vote, we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to free up great people to go and speak what they want to speak about, and they should be able to speak. Okay? Very important. So